So now that we have our site all up and running, it's accepting orders, we're creating products, everything's working really well, we know what to do once we get a product. So in these last couple of videos here, this is section 8, we're just going to be going over things you can do to manage your store. So in this first section, we're just going to talk about managing customer lists. So if we go to Customers, Manage Customers, you can see the 2 customers that have their accounts created on our site already. And we have myself and John Doe. John Doe is just a customer that's created with the sample content, so we don't have to worry about him. But if we click on it, we can go ahead and edit any of John Doe's information. So you'll notice they have everything here. This is just a default overview. We can look at their recent orders. We can see things in their shopping cart. We can see things on their wish list. So if we go to account information, we can see that this was created from the main website. You can change your name, so if this person actually spells their name without an H, you could have it be spelled like this. For some reason they messed up, they need you to come in here and change it. You can go ahead and do that for them, nice and easy. So we can save and continue to edit. Now that information is going to be saved. Notice how their name is updated up here. We can also give them new addresses. We can look at their orders. We can look at their billing agreements. If they have any reoccurring profiles, we can see what's in their shopping cart, what's on their wish list, and if they're subscribed to the newsletter or not, you can go ahead and click this, and you can see which newsletters they're getting, which products they reviewed, and product tags. So look at this, John Doe has actually gone ahead and tagged all these products, so that's really great. And if we wanted to place an order for John Doe, we could do that through Sales Orders and click Create an Order. Or if we already needed to modify some things in their profile, directly from here we can click Create Order. And this allows us to create an order from John Doe with exactly what he wants. Maybe he's called up and he doesn't have access to a computer, but he'd really like to, reorder something he had before or purchase something that he knows exactly what it is. And his credit card, he'll give you that over the phone, or maybe he has a credit card on file, or it's check or money order or something. So this is a way that allows you to have greater control, and if you want to place orders or manage your customers for them, you can go ahead and do that as a customer service sort of thing. Now notice you can also make customer groups. Notice how we have the general not logged in. I don't know what this QAA one is. I believe it's just something that comes in here as just an extra category. We have retailer and wholesale. So this allows you to set up custom pricing based on whether they're a wholesale or resale, anything like that. It just allows you to create customer groups. So for some reason, if you had a super special customer group that had discount rates on shipping and stuff like that, you could add a new customer group and then go into your manage customers here. We could click on, we'll click on me, and let's go to account information, and we can actually change what customer group they're in. So let's say I'm in wholesale, I can save this customer, and I'm now a wholesale customer. And notice how that shows up right here. So if we needed to, we could filter and say, only show us our wholesale customers, and this will show us everybody. The last thing under the Customers tab is Online Customers. If we click here, you can see which people are on your store, if they have an account or if they don't. Now, if somebody's browsing your store and they have an account, it will show up as them being here. However, if they don't, it's just going to show you their IP address. So you have access to see how many people are currently browsing things on your site. It even tells you what their last activity is. This can be really handy if you want to know exactly how many people are on at once or that kind of thing. You want to know where people are doing, or if you have repeat shoppers or mostly anonymous shoppers. So great, this is how we can manage customers. And if we needed to delete a customer for any reason, let's reset this filter. I'm going to go ahead and delete John Doe here. I can actually delete this customer by clicking the big red button here. And now in fact, I'm going to delete John Doe because he's not real. And I just don't need to have anything that's not real in my store. So John Doe is gone and this customer is deleted. Now if anybody actually named John Doe wants to create an account, they don't have to worry about any conflicts having somebody else with the same name with their account. Great, so this is how you manage your customers. In the next video, we're going to talk about store search.